There was a quiet and beautiful village surrounded by a dense forest. The forest was full of all kinds of trees. Tall mango trees, giant banyan trees, strong teak trees, and fragrant neem trees. When the morning sunlight entered the forest, it looked as if the entire forest was glowing with golden light. Among these big trees stood a small tree. It didn't look straight or beautiful like the others. Its trunk was a little crooked, and its branches grew in strange directions. Whenever the wind blew, the big trees stood tall and proud, but the small tree bent with the wind. It often felt that it wasn't as strong as the others. One day, it softly said to a huge tree standing beside it, "I wish I were tall, straight, and strong like you. Everyone admires you, but no one even notices me. Maybe I'm the most useless tree in this forest." The big tree laughed proudly. "You're right," it said. "You're neither straight nor strong. Your wood isn't useful either. Why would anyone like you?" Hearing this made the small tree very sad. It started believing that maybe it truly had no value. Days passed. The small tree stood quietly and watched the other trees. It kept thinking, if only I were like them, people would like me too. Then one day, some people suddenly entered the forest. They had axes and saws in their hands. They were woodcutters. The woodcutters looked around and said, "This is a great forest. There are many strong and valuable trees here." They first chose a large teak tree and started cutting it down. The loud sound of the axe echoed throughout the forest. One by one, many tall and straight trees were cut down. The trees that once stood proudly were now lying on the ground. The small tree trembled with fear. It thought, "Now it will be my turn. Maybe I will be cut down today as well." Just then, one of the woodcutters noticed the small, crooked tree. He looked at it for a moment and said, "Leave this one. It's too crooked. Its wood won't be useful for anything." Another woodcutter replied, "Yeah, you're right. There's no benefit in cutting it. Let's move ahead." And they left the small tree standing there and walked away. The small tree was shocked. The thing it had always considered its biggest weakness had become its greatest strength. If it had been straight and strong like the others, it might have been cut down too. That day, the small tree learned a very important lesson. Everyone has their own unique quality. Sometimes the thing we think is our weakness may one day become our greatest strength. Friends, never think of yourself as less than others. Everyone in this world has their own place and importance. So friends, what lesson did you learn from today's story? Be sure to tell me in the comments section below. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, make sure you subscribe. See you in the next video.